Minecraft Bedrock Edition is known as the shittier version of Minecraft to play, but for some, it's their only option. Every decision for it is made with the intent of how it would work on mobile, so some sacrifices would have to be made for the people who play on console, and if you're a masochist, PC, where it wouldn't fucking matter. But I'm not here to bitch about the game itself. I'm here to bitch about the feature servers and all the crap that comes with them. In Minecraft Pocket Edition 0.15 Alpha, realms were added. For only $8 a month, you and all 9 other your iPad kid friends could join the same shitty server hosted by Mojang themselves. Mojang realized other people with other devices would want to play together, so on E3 of 2017, Microsoft dropped an atomic bomb on Japan by announcing crossplay for mobile, Windows 10, Switch, Xbox, and not PlayStation, along with featured servers including Mineplex, CubeCraft, and MPVP. Oh yeah, Super Duper Graphics was announced that overshadowed literally everything before that. At least we got something 8 years later. But crossplay? Featured servers? That's fucking huge. All the 9-year-olds in one place with their Cheeto-filled controller and their shitty Android tablets. I went from playing Minecraft in this thing to reading smut. So on September 11th of 2017, the long-awaited Better Together update was released with the trailer showcasing all platforms could play together, and releasing on Xbox, PC, mobile, and nothing else. So here we are, thinking our crusty friend in Louisiana on PlayStation, and that fucker from South Dakota with a Switch could play together. But we couldn't. For some fuck-all reason, Microsoft wanted to fulfill a half-promise on releasing on time like they normally fucking do. Also, apparently Switch in its dogshit glory had problems and was delayed of June of 2018. And if that wasn't fucking enough, Mojang were still working on negotiations with Sony that got declined at first until they later folded. They didn't even get it until the fucking B update. What a fucking tragedy. It's funny, they had this whole thing saying how every platform could play together, including PlayStation this time, and it didn't fucking happen. Also on another note, featured servers got delayed by 8 days. By the way, finding out that last detail took me way too fucking long to find. Google says it was added in the Better Together update, but it wasn't. The wiki page for the featured servers says it was added in 1.2.0.11 beta, but the page for the beta doesn't mention it anywhere. Sure, that 8 days doesn't mean jack shit, but I remember it wasn't added until later. And adding that small little detail in the wiki would have saved me hours worth of time that I'll never get back. Well, not too long after the release of the featured servers, the Hive was announced during Minecon Earth 2017. CubeCraft was added in 2018, Nintendo Switch Bedrock released in June of that year, and featured servers 2 months later in August. And the Hive was added in October of 2018. In December of 2019, PlayStation finally got Bedrock, but not the servers. They didn't get that until November of 2020. Just what the fuck was going on behind the scenes? MPVP changed to a roleplay server and renamed itself to Mineville at some point. Oh yeah, Galactite was added in June of 2020, but no one gives a shit about Galactite. Remember Pixel Paradise? No you fucking don't. Don't lie to me, asshole. No one played that shit. It was added in July of 2021 as a pay-to-play server, and it died in August of 2023. Rest in piss. I almost forgot, Mineplex shit the bed of May of that year. And now in March of this year, Enchanted Dragons was added, an MMO server that has less players than Galactite. Now, here we are with these 6 servers and my dwindling will to live. The first server I played was the Hive. The Hive started as a Java Edition server in 2013 during Minecraft's peak popularity, but kinda plateaued as Minecraft took a dive as well. Then in 2018, the Hive came over to Bedrock and immediately became a fan favorite, and has thrived there ever since. Like, how could it not? It's like one of 2 servers that doesn't try to fuck you in the ass with microtransactions. They got a whole lot of shit, like Bed Wars, Prop Hunt, their own unique take on Skywars, Gravity, which is literally just Dropper, I'm not good at Dropper, and my favorite, survival games. As a Java player who is ass at PvP, coming over to Bedrock is really funny because of the skill gap between the players. It's like comparing my cock to yours. I tried playing Capture the Flag, I swear, no one knows how to fucking communicate, nor has like any game sense at all. There's always like 2 people that charges after the flag, so you're in the middle of combat trying to pull a 1v6 while everyone else is at the flag playing Soggy Biscuit. This goes for like any team game over like 2 people. You got this one guy over here watching Pornhub while the entire team gets killed, and I can't blame him either. The chat in Bedrock Edition is complete fucking dog shit. It has like half the fucking dictionary censored and it takes forever to open. And half the time, no one reads my fucking message, so I end up communicating through Minecraft Sign Language. Not to mention the chat is in the most obnoxious place possible. Top left? Are you fucking serious? And why does it have to be so fucking big? I get like a few pieces of wool and well, there goes half my screen. I already can't see shit out of my left eye, but this shit's on a whole new level of not seeing. I get you have to accommodate for the fucking mobile schmucks out there, but why hasn't there been an option to change it or how fucking big it is? I'll fucking tell you. It's for the same reason why it took 7 years for pausing the game in single player to actually pause the fucking game. And why did that take so long? LoFi is one of the oldest known Bedrock servers. It started in 2013 as a Hypixel ripoff, and has forged itself to be something totally mediocre. I mean, 13 years is no joke, but this definitely isn't my first choice in server when I want to kill myself. Speaking of Hypixel, anyone remember when they had a Pocket Edition server? I do. On some random ass day in 2015, a server called Bladestorm showed up out of nowhere and looked like the low budget Hypixel for Pocket Edition. By I mean low budget, it was pretty high quality for the time, and on another day in 2015, it was revealed to be Hypixel all along. It shocked the 7-year-olds knowing they had the shittier version of Hypixel to play on. Then in the middle of 2016 it shut down, never to be seen again, nor has plans to return. They shut it down for many reasons, one of them given they had such a high standard for themselves but weren't able to deliver because of how little resources developing for Bedrock servers were at the time and still are today. Developing anything on Bedrock Edition is such a fucking chore because it's made in C++, as where Java Edition it's made in, well, Java, no shit. Java is open source, as so is the Java edition of the game. Bedrock Edition is so closed down that there's practically nothing you could do with it. There are add-ons, but those aren't plugins like an anti-cheat, for example. And none of that matters because there's no official or unofficial server API like Paper or Spigot. So in turn, you have to do everything yourself or find some shit that someone else has made. But honestly, good fucking luck. For every person that fucks with Bedrock Edition, there's always 10 Microsoft employees working day and night trying to kill them. While all this time Lifeboat is still alive and now a featured server. The first game I decided to play was One in the Chamber. Originally from Call of Duty, but instead of a gun you use a bow. The only downside of it's a bow instead of a gun. And if you miss your shot you have to kill someone with the sword or die to get your arrow back. It works. Well, actually it doesn't. This has nothing to do with the server, but with how the bow works on Bedrock, because Jesus fucking Christ does it suck. The arrow is slowed down to shit and it doesn't fucking aim, but sometimes it just hit scans. I cannot hit a moving target past 10 blocks because I have no fucking clue where the arrow is going. The next game I played was Hunger Games. The lobby was empty as fuck. In the first round I played, I saw no one until deathmatch, where I proceeded to get my asshole resized by 2 dudes in full diamonds. The next match, I decided to be aggressive as fuck in the beginning, and then couldn't find anyone for the rest of the game. I went on to deathmatch where I was the one outgeared. And guess who fucking won? Well, me, apparently. I didn't fucking know the match was over. I was just sent to the next game with text on my screen saying I won. No post-game leaderboard or running around flailing my arms knowing I won. Just, you won asshole, play more. And not to mention the pre-game lobby looks bland as fuck. Makes me feel like I'm in the back of a Walmart. CubeCraft is the last good server on this list. It's also the only server whose Java counterpart is still up. The server released in 2013 with factions and fish slap. My favorite pastime. Battery. But on March 31st, they expanded by adding Kit PvP, Splag, and Skyblock. On August 1st, they added Hide and Seek, Parkour, Infected, and Assassination. They hired a bunch of people and released survival games and some more shit I'm too lazy to talk about. From 2017 to 2018, Minecraft died, and so did the servers slowly. They still did shit, but I don't feel like talking about it. However, in 2019 they made a Bedrock server, and in all of 2019, that's the only thing they really did is play catch up until 2020. How did I waste the last minute of your life yapping about their history? It's well documented on their wiki. Which, thank fucking God, I didn't have to go through hell and back trying to get a brief understanding of their origin. My first game was Lucky Block Skywars, and my first impressions were wow, this is solid, which is a lie because I've already played this before. But my fabricated first impressions would be wow, this is solid. There's magic items like this fire sword and machine gun bow which takes up half my fucking vision when I use it. I like bombs. Next I played was Pillars of Fortune, a game where you get a random item every 5 seconds or so, and you have to pillow over and knock someone off. I have no joke, just pain. Disasters was next. You know, disasters, like the one from Roblox where you have to avoid disasters, but on here, it sucks. And like the making of this video isn't fucking fun at all. I was expecting PvP duels and free-for-all to be lame because I would be kicking ass, but my ass was kicked. I think I found the spot where all the Bedrock sweats lie. I didn't even know they existed until now. The last game I played was Mineway. Bless you. This game is basically Hypixel Pixel Party, but, well, there is no but, it's the same damn thing. Stand on the block, have a snowball fight, abduct a cow, and escape the dragon. This server's alright. I don't want to talk about Mineville. but I have to. Mineville started off as an independent PvP server called Instant Network. In later 2015, it renamed to InPvP. Around the same time during launch in 2014, they released Mineville City, a roleplay server that I'm sure no one gave a shit about. In November of 2015, InPvP was acquired by MobCrush, a former live streaming platform for mobile games. The first thing MobCrush did was make a voice chat app for iOS. Finally, a place for all the 9-year-olds to discuss politics and such.
I was playing with Parker during recess, and I asked him if I could play with his toys in the sandbox, and we did. So then Timmy came by and kicked sand in his face, but then Parker, being a big kid and all, told him that was mean, and Timmy shoved him, and then Parker shoved him back, but Timmy fell and cried like a river. And then the lunch teacher came over, and Timmy said Parker shoved him first, but Parker tried to explain, but the teacher didn't believe him, and then the teacher kicked Parker off the playground for the rest of recess. What a fucking bitch!
No one gave a single shit about it. In fact, no one gave a shit about it that I couldn't find a single person that wasn't the devs using this app, or even showcasing the app. In 2017, it was announced InPvP would be a featured server. Shocked, aren't you? Around 2019, InPvP started to rebrand itself to Mineville, taking on the whole roleplay shtick. The InPvP remained as a separate hub in the lobby. In March of 2021, it was announced that Super League Gaming would acquire MobCrush's stock for about 12.6 million shares, which was valued about $69 million at the time. And finally, in May of this year, Super League sold the server back to Mineville for $350,000. After looking at the stock for Super League, I see why they sold it. Logging into the server, Jesus Christ, I hear every footstep in the game, what is going on? Oh, nice name tags, dipshit. I took out my sword and started to kill people. Wait, is that a combat cooldown? Oh, yes it is. Mineville has a total of like 5 game modes. High School, the main shtick of the server, along with Prisons. Prisons is a game mode where you just mine. That's it. There's nothing else to it. So you think High School will be a roleplay server where every 9-year-old gets to live their high school dream and get a Minecraft girlfriend. Fighting class, you just fight mobs. Building, I left immediately. Skyblock was next. I was expecting it to go one of 2 ways. 1, it would be a Hypixel ripoff with a few additions, or 2, just regular Skyblock. Just kidding, I won't know because you have to pay for it. Yep, you have to pay for fucking Skyblock. Next up was Earth SMP. A huge-ass recreation of the planet Earth for every 12-year-old to try and recreate their favorite geopolitical event.
Die fallen vor der ersten Ordnung und sich an diesen besonderen Tag erinnern, als den letzten Tag der Republik.
They have an online map you can visit. It's also pay to win. Fine, let's play Lifesteal. It's just Lifesteal, but pay to win. Big fucking deal. Update before I go on to the next section. Mojang hosted their own server for a while, and nobody fucking talked about it. Apparently it sucked, so yeah, there's also that. Also, Mr. Epic made a video about Mineville, and he basically said, like, the whole, like, pay-to-play situation that even happened, like, before this was, like, it was due to, like, neglect and, like, greed and shit. And the new owner now wants to, like, remove all the pay-to-play games, in which he has. There's that. Anyways. Galactite was concepted in 2017 by the Bedrock Marketplace development team, Blockception. Through it, it didn't release until 2020. They also have a battle pass for some fucking reason. I'm not gonna talk about the server much. It was fucking awful. It wasn't fun. You had to pay for some shit. Yipty fucking doodah. I played this racing game. It was really shitty and loud. This was the point in recording where I was starting to get pissed off and sick of it. What a waste of my time. So I moved on to our final server that has less players than out of all the servers. Enchanted Dragons. The newest server only to come out this year. I loaded to the tutorial where I had to mine coal. Wow, such exciting gameplay. Mine wheat. Wow, makes me want to leave. And get this, kill chickens. Such great fucking gameplay. I was hoping I would have some abilities or some cool wand that would make me magically hard or something. What the fuck? The tutorial made me go through a portal to go get my dragon. Are you fucking serious? I was in complete fucking shock as to why I had to pay to play. I still didn't even believe it and looked up guides on what to do. And guess what? There's nothing to do. This shit is a fucking scam. Not even hell and Keller would fall for this shit. I'm pretty sure this goes against the game's ULA, but Microsoft takes a blind eye to it because they're making money from it. In fact, they don't give a shit about the game at all. Once the game stops making money in however many years that takes them, I bet they're going to shut the game down like they've done with all their other projects they've made or bought. They have a graveyard of shit they killed that's as long as Google is dating back from Bob from the 90s. Fuck this company and fuck Enchanted Dragons. Car Update 2 Electric Boogaloo. Enchanted Dragons is now free to play, sort of. It's still not good. I didn't record. I played for like 5 minutes and I was like, wow, this server still fucking sucks. Like, there's nothing interesting on it. There's like, I don't care if you're fucking free to play. Be a good fucking server. Like, the fact that you have 95 players, like, it's still not like during peak hours, but still, fucking Galactite has you beat by 1 million. And Galactite fucking blows. And I didn't even give Galactite a fair shot. That's how much it fucking sucks. You're free to play and you can't beat a lot of Java servers on like peak fucking hours. And you have all the promotion in the fucking world. You're a suggested fucking server and you still can't do shit. I know this entire video was like overly fucking negative, but this is honestly a lot better than a couple years ago. Bedrock Edition has gotten a lot better than a couple years ago. I remember a time when like everything on Bedrock was fire. People were dying to the most obscure bullshit fucking bug ever, like flying and fucking just dying spontaneously because the server couldn't fucking handle jack shit or fuck all. Everything on Bedrock Edition was fucking just on fire. But now this is a lot better. Like Mineville has more players than I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm pretty sure it's beaten like in PvP back in the day, but fuck if I know, that was 2018. I've come to believe playing Bedrock Edition more, that it's just gotten better. It's still pretty shit, but comparing it to a like first releasing or a couple years ago, it's miles better. I don't think Bedrock will ever outbeat Java, but I hope that it can be like on par or just almost as good as Java. It could be a fun experience as Java. Like, I want nothing but the best, but if Microsoft acts like an incompetent fucking moron, then I don't know. Fuck us, I guess. I don't know what people say at the end of these. Cut to black.